Well, cool. Well, hey, what's going on with my fellow smoke brothers? Man, I'm about to do a long, slow cook tonight. Usually I like to put my meat on about 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I'm gonna show you guys something a little bit different, how I do a long cook and set up where I don't have to touch it for at least 10 hours, okay? Because I'm using my char logs, and man, the char log is gonna give me a long burn. And I'm gonna run pretty low tonight, okay? But let's check out the meat. I did preheat with my pellet system up to 180. So right now it's cooling down. 3 minutes, it'll shut off completely. And I just to countdown to cool it down. But I did have it up to 150 just to sanitize my racks and stuff like that. But I already have a meat on, just put it on not too long ago. And it's not loaded down, man. I could have put in 2 more extra racks where I wanted to run 6 racks. I could run a total 8 racks. But I just keep it simple. I'm just gonna leave 4 racks in. You know, if I want to put another picnic here, it'll fit. So that way I can have, 3 picnics per shift, give me a total, if I'm using 4 racks, 12 picnics, okay? I do a big cook probably this weekend with a lot of pork, with a lot of picnics. And I'll probably put it on a pit boss that Saturday. But I'm just going straight salt and pepper. I'm sorry, just salt, just like my whole hogs for right now, just straight salt. Oh yeah, I got a good old brisket in there. This one is a 15-pound. I hardly did any trimming on here. Looks really good, just salt and pepper. And then I got a beef shoulder. I could have put this on another rack, but I wanted to keep it on, just keep it down to 4 racks. And here come the remaining beef shoulders. So I like to cut them up sometimes in the quarters or sometimes in the thirds. That way they cook a little faster and I get a little bit more bark when I do it like this instead of just cooking it whole. Okay, so I am running a dry pit. Nice picnics. And check this out. So if you're gonna run picnics, I like to do, collar up front and a collar in the back, just to counterweight, the balance on the racks. Because sometimes if you have both collars on the same side, most of the weight is on the back. So that way it'll make the rack tilt throughout the night as it starts to cook and shrink. So so this is the way I like to do it. So if I had 3, it'd be collar, and then collar. So I like to alternate. So just remember that if you're gonna be cooking, picnics. Okay. And then once these picnics, so you see all that fat cap right there, all that's gonna render down throughout the whole night. And then, I like to take off the skin, rip that collar off, rip the skin off, and then go ahead and make some skins out of that. Okay. Oh yeah, so the pellet system just shut off. So right now it's looking pretty even, but it will tilt throughout the whole night. But, I had an accident probably two or 3 times because I didn't set my racks just right. But once you get the hang of it, it's perfectly fine. Okay, let's go in the back. Because I'm getting ready to drop these Lick Choco inside the pit. Matter of fact, so this is I've actually got a little bit of lump that I had left over, and that's probably a little bit less than a quarter. You don't want to go real heavy when you try to do a low and slow on the pit boss. So I'm just going to set this on the side. They're the char logs right yonder. And let's take, so you guys can actually see. Wish I had I don't know what happened to my rag. But anyway, let's see. Let's put this right over here. Okay, so here we go. Char logs. I probably got maybe 10 pounds in here. Let me see if I can take it all the way out because this thing is kind of hot. So I put it right up top. So basic setup, guys, I pretty much never change unless I'm running straight, straight splits. But if you want a long cook, this is how you should do it. And char logs to get you there. So I am running I'm actually doing a mixture of hickory and some post oak. And I got about 10 pounds, maybe a little bit less than 10 pounds of char logs. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this stuff burns really clean, really long, and very easy to, to split, to put them in place. That's how easy it is. Okay, you can easily just, take your both hands and just split it down the middle. But I like to line mine up in order, dress as much as possible. Just going straight across. That way I get a long, even burn. I'm telling you, it's gonna burn long. It's gonna burn really, really long. You can put more in here if you like, but I figure 9 to 10 pounds is actually too much. But if I want to push all the way to 6 o'clock the next morning, because right now, what time is it? Let's see. It's 5:25, almost 5:30, so that's fine too. Now I'm gonna run 220 degrees tonight, maybe 215. So that's how low I want to run. Let's put all this stuff back in there and go ahead and drop these lit charcoal, and then I'm gonna set my draft. You don't want to go too much. Oh, that's more than enough. Okay. Oh, that smells good. And this is actually mesquite lump. Oh, that smells delicious. Okay, let's go ahead and set this in, leave it alone. I got my baffle, halfway open. Close that. Let me unlock this. Come on down. And guess what? I'm just going to go ahead and shut it down so you guys can see that. Right there. Okay, I got 3 vents. 225, 220 all night long, guys. If I go right here, it's about 235 wide open, 250 all night long. But I'm going right there. That's 225, 220. Okay, let's go check out the meat one more time, and we're gonna leave it alone. I will not look at this pit until my internal temps hit about 155. And right after this, I'm gonna go ahead and add my meter probes, my meter block, and go ahead and put it in. Man, that smells good. Okay, and the thing is, the more you open this pit, the more you're letting in a lot of air and oxygen. Leave it alone. Okay, guys, I will not touch this pit till about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. All right, blessings to you. Hey, we'll talk to you later.